Hi, good morning and welcome to our meditation. Today is the 28th of December. I would like to read in Proverbs chapter 16 verse 24. Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. The gracious words that will come out of your mouth will heal your body or you hurt yourself. We could actually start by saying everything that comes out of my mouth will come back to me. If it is blessing, I will be blessed. If it is curse, I will be cursed as well. That's why Paul, writing to the Ephesians, he says in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up, according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. And then just before this text in verse 28, Paul is going to say this: anyone who has been stealing must steal no longer, but must work, doing something useful with their own hands, that they may have something to share with those in need. What these two verses, they have one thing in common, that they're actually saying the same thing. One talks about words, the other talks about working. When you steal, it says, if you keep on stealing, you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt your family as well. You might go to prison and you're going to hurt yourself, your family, your friends. But when you work, it will bring benefit to you, benefit to your family, benefit to your nation. And another thing that we see in these two texts is that there is one before and then one after. A life that I had before meeting Christ and the life that I have after that. Jesus transforms my life. Before I was like that, now I'm a different person. So when he is talking about words, he says that before we used to talk like this, now I have a different way of talking. And what is going to happen is that people will be blessed, even grace will be known to people through the words that are coming out of my mouth. That's what these two texts are saying. There is a life before and a life after we have met Christ, both for not stealing and for not saying whatever I would like to say. I will be blessing through my work. I will be blessing through the words that are coming out of my mouth. And we cannot forget one extremely important thing that Jesus says in Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. But I tell you that everyone will have to give account on the day of judgment for every empty word they have spoken. Every empty word. Interesting that there are words that are full and filled with grace, and words that are completely empty, that they don't produce anything good. It doesn't mean that they don't produce anything. It will always, a word that comes out of our mouth is always going to produce something. It's either going to be something good or something bad. If it is something bad for other people, it is because it is bad for us as well. So that's why we have to be careful. We should have words like Proverbs says, that are gracious, words that are like honey. Not words that is going to bring death, but words that God is going to share grace and life. God bless you.